A lockdown is not easy. It is not easy to lock down Jamaica. And based on my survey and what I've observed, the Prime Minister is trying to do everything I see not to lock down the entire country, so that we can go and pinch and ping pong and look at Western Union here, look at Western Union there, and some people I get through, some people not get through, but we are angry sets of people. I can testify to that. I can use myself as my own testimony and know that I am angry. I can be a boisterous person, and there are many more people out there just like me with a temper that don't take everything at the sup of a tea. The greatest thing that could ever happen to us in a time like this is to have food, to have something to eat. And once you have something to eat, you can stay home. The world can lock down once you have food and you have life. We can take our time and let this pass over. If we don't take serious measures and maintain social distancing and protect ourselves and protect our loved ones, and let it be a lockdown if we have to take a lockdown, because a new world order will be imposed, whether you like it or not, whether you do it or not, it will. And you should prepare a world order for yourself that this should never happen to us again. This should never ever happen to us again. And it is because of we rely on money too much. We rely on money too much, and some might understand what me I say, some might not like it, some will agree, some will disagree. But food is one of the greatest assets that you can have. You can see yourself more when you have food. Let us take farming to the next level. A lot of these people that are going out to Western Unions and supermarkets and all the other mediums and platforms to exercise various different type of activities, if we can minimize to as low as possible, as probably none at all, of going to these places and have food. We can also generate food by each one helping each other. So we have to make contribution among our people now, whether you like people or not. A major contribution of food, rather, and other farming mediums can pull together, and we have food a ship across the country, just like how we done do import and export over the world. Understand? We have to look out for people and help our people. That I think that is the greatest way how we can get this pandemic out of the way, is to have food and lockdown. Some of us put our baskets so high. We have to learn from this level that we didn't save for the rainy day, and we have to face the consequences. Getting violent and putting war or violent behaviors or boisterous behaviors in front of the problem will not solve the problem. This will not solve the problem, my people. And with my heart beating, I wish this could pass away. But promise me one thing. Prepare yourself. It don't matter who you are. If you have never been into farming before, Farm in your flowers pot. Get some dirt from one place. Plant as much as you can plant. Plant food like flowers. Plant fruit tree. Make a contribution to earth. Make a contribution back to life by giving something meaningful. Now is not the time to brag or to boast. Now is not the time to live in the crab in the barrel mentality, pulling down people, criticizing people. No matter what happened, people here, people there, and so many things. And social media is eating away our life. We have to reconstruct the present and keep stepping. Because if we don't reconstruct the present, stand on our feet, eradicate negative and violent behaviors and mentality out of our life, chase away this pandemic, chase it away, get rid of it, it will keep climbing and growing. And this day, April 22nd, it is now at 253. And I assure you that there is another probably 200 out there just waiting to develop, just waiting to be armed, just waiting to cluster the hospital, the clinics, the doctors, and any other mediums of healthcare. We have to see things through our mind eyes and be smart and vigilant. And now is not the time to live bad among our family members, among our friends, and among our foes. If you have to come in contact with someone that have negative impact on your life, you don't have to argue or war with this person. You can just social distance this person and move on with your life. Keep stepping. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't even have to say a word. New world order is to not let this mistake catch us ever again, because we were not prepared, we were not ready, and there is many more to come. What are we going to do? Are we going to die like a dog in the street? Are we going to criticize? Are we going to find all the excuses in the world that cannot fix the problem? Are we going to criticize and go into the medias and social medias and express ourselves that is not fixing the problem? We need solutions. Solutions can fix the problem. And once you can eat, food is next to life. Food is next to life. Farm what you can. I love Irish potato. I love sweet potato. I can live on those. And bananas. I can live on those. Pak choys. So if we can farm these things, you probably only need to buy a little flour, a little rice, and a little meat. You understand? And you're not afraid. You can be creative. Crush Irish, garlic mashed potato. Be creative. Make soup. Be creative in what we do. Exercise our entrepreneurial spirit into farming, into independence, having our own food, and then you will see life changing for you. You're taking the next step to the next level. We have to meditate on these things, understand ourselves, understand us, understand you, understand what you are doing, and wise up as people, not to be ignorant, but not to make this mistake reach us ever again. Promise yourselves that you will be more prepared the next time. Teach your kids, teach your children, teach your families, teach your friends to be more vigilant and to prepare themselves for a present and a future we have never seen before. Jamaica is paradise. Let us prove to ourselves that we can be the best at what we can be. We can be the best at what we have in our mind. We can be the best at what we do. And you can always better your best. That's why I always say that no man cannot be better than the next person. You can only develop on yourself, build up on yourself, be better and better at yourself. You can always better your best. Always. So I want you to take the time out to promise yourself to eradicate this kind of mentality out of your life. Keep stepping, looking forward, looking at yourself. Are you satisfied with yourself? What are the negative thoughts that are in your mind to fight against them? Even when someone has to criticize you or say something bad about you, it doesn't have any impact on your life. It will just bounce away. You always have the final say. You have the final say in your life. You are your responsibility to take care of yourself and your health. Your health is more valuable to you than any and everything, than families and friends and everything else in the world. Your health is valuable to you. If there was no you, you couldn't do it. You couldn't get it done. You couldn't help. You couldn't volunteer. You are your number one. You are priority. You are your responsibility. Take this opportunity. Keep moving forward. Keep stepping. Please open your mind, eye, and listen and understand what I'm saying. We can without money. We can just have food. Once we have food, and we think that Jamaica is so blessed, we have more than enough food, can supply ourselves. We need to get into that zone, that drive, that mentality, and live for our people. And let's clear up this, farm the new world order that we are going to farm, or the new country order that we are going to farm for our country, by being more entrepreneur in us, by building our own clothes, our own fashion design. I really like African design a lot. We can have our own Jamaican design, you understand? Our own music line, different from how dancehall is so violent right now. We need to there are a lot of people out there who have brilliant songs that don't have to be violent, you understand? Because now is not the time for that. We have to be we have to try to get these people on the front line, and also those out there that are doing music that are not so pleasing, not so motivated. That we understand how the thing work, and every man have to eat a food, but we'd like to construct the thing where we have a positive vibration, a flow across it. Or if we even have to do certain kind of music, we don't take physical action to it. You understand what I say? So we need these people that want to get a bus and come to the front line with these kind of vibration that the country need. You have a lot of poets out there that needs to come on the front line. You understand? Yeah, there are a lot of carpenters out there that have creative, brilliant woodwork ideas that need to come on the front line. People out there that do brilliant glass work, people out there that do brilliant artwork. We can use our food and be creative garmagers, creative cookers, creative chefs, creative designers. There's greatness in us. There's greatness in you. And as I say, you can always better your best. Practice makes room for improvement. The more you practice, the more you make room to improve and to develop on what you are doing. You make the mistake and you give time. You give yourself time to correct yourself and keep moving forward, to keep being creative, to keep building up on what you are doing. We need this kind of drive. We need this kind of motivation to keep moving, to keep stepping, to reconstruct Jamaica, to reconstruct our mind, to do more reading of positive and constructive books, to watch more positive and constructive clips. Put these things on the front line of bettering your best. You can do more than what you are doing, other than talking about it or finding reasons to come and discuss it and talk about it. Talking about the problem not going to fix it. What are the solutions? And make these solutions priorities, that they become an antidote or a vaccine to the problem. And fix the problem. Don't come off of the problem until it fixes. If it is a family problem, if it is a family issue, we don't come off of the problem until it is fixed, until it is completed, until it is done, until it is vaccinated. And get it out of the way, my people, and let's move forward. Do not destroy 2020 or throw it behind you. Use it as a learning process. Use it to meditate. Use it to slow down yourself and acknowledge who you are. What are your real true entrepreneurial spirit? What is it that you can give back to life? What is your next best move in 2020? This is a wake-up call. Do not put 2020 behind you. Put it before you. Put it beside you. Hug it up. Embrace it. And use it wisely. Use it wisely. Jamaica, I am depending on you that we will change our ways. We will change our mindset. We will change our mentalities, and we will change ourselves going forward into 2021. And 2020 can still be a good year despite the pandemic we are under right now. We can work together, pull together, chase it away, and live a better Jamaica, so that when visitors come here, we have done our homework, we have done our research, we have educated ourselves to dealing with our visitors and dealing with ourselves and dealing with our marketplaces and dealing with our garbages and dealing with ourselves on a more professional manner, and having more professional people, not just idling around but doing constructive things, building together. It's not all about the money. It's not always about the money, but to ensure that we are people, we are one. Out of many, we are one. We need to embrace that right now. Right now, we need to embrace that out of many, we are one. We are made up of different generations. We are made of different cultures. We are made up of different people. Let's embrace that we are all about love. We are all about uniting among our people. And we can use this love to fix the problem. Love is our vaccine to this pandemic, and we will pull together, work together, and get it out of the way and go forward. Go forward, not to go back to the old us, to the old we, by just wanting to work for an organization, going to work stressed out, don't want to go to work, finding all kind of excuse, procrastinating, and go forward into generating better behaviors, better mentalities, a brighter future, for brighter goals, for more independent Jamaicans, more focused Jamaicans. And when this pandemic passes away, we will be armed and ready to take on our new life that we are now preparing for. Let's do this for the love of our country, the safety of our country, and let's pull together as people We are all humans first. We are not racist people. We are so loved people. We love our people. We love our visitors so much, and we want to take this opportunity, take this time out, take 2020 to build ourselves and build upon ourselves to be humans that you have never, ever, ever, ever seen before. Difference in our walk, difference in our thoughts, difference in the way we talk, more improved, more advanced, more programmed by educating ourselves. Teaching your children from home. A lot of parents cannot teach their children from home. These ideas that I'm giving unto you, there is something that fit every human being. Something out of what I'm saying fits every human being right now listening. Yes, and for those parents that are at home, teach your children to read. The cow jump over the moon, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Teach them the basic mathematics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, who can add, who can multiply and subtract, the basic maths. They need this more than anything else. Reading is a priority. Reading builds your knowledge, and it helps to minimize the ignorant level that you have. This is proven and tested. This is tested and proven. Reading develop your mind. It transforms your behaviors. It goes inside of you and build you up like food to your digestive system. Yes? So we have to take time out to educate our youths. And while we educate our youths from home, wherever we are, whether you have internet or not, and if you don't have internet, let's go back to basic and pull out these books. Ask for help if you can't do it. And while you ask for help, ensure that you put yourself into it. Learning process, and learn as much as you can. The brain can take more pressure than you can even imagine. Don't just waste your time. Don't just waste your days. Build up on yourself. Stay home and build up on yourselves. We are looking forward for a new, brighter Jamaica where we are working class people, and we are going to develop ourselves, build upon ourselves, have more entrepreneurs living their dreams and helping each other more and more and more, and keep going forward. This is a formula. Take it to the table, take it into your life, take it into your family, and it will work. Guaranteed. Thank you so much. Be blessed, my people. I'm praying for everyone. I'm praying for everyone. I'm doing this that I am doing through my meditation, and I hope you do some meditating too. Exercise and drink plenty of water. Thank you so much. Be blessed.